Green is my favorite color.
Are there some what? Are there some what? Leprechaun shit?
Let's go. You in the building.
Unless Vaughn can give me these in green and white.
Oscar Dynamico is here.
Hold on, wait. March, I have to get a fucking blasted for my birthday.
March is also Shanna's birthday. March 14th. And Malay's March 11th.
I'm March 17th.
Yeah, that's the weekend though.
I know. Yes, sir. That's my birthday, man.
But there was some things she was already trying to like set up for that weekend.
Oh, that weekend though is my birthday. That's a
Of course, I mean, you still have to support your and stuff, but you have plans.
Wait, where is it at? Here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yo, that's March 17th, my birthday, and that's that Friday.
Yeah, that's right. That's the Friday because that's TikTok's weekend. That's why we're gonna be away party.
Okay.
And I'm fucking kid free. Yo, T, I need to host that.
You can.
Try to build my Long Island crowd.
You can, definitely.
I have everything listed out. I wanted to.
Have you played this?
You heard him?
Yeah.
He says that you
Such
play it.
something.
He's a no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was in zone, like.
Right, he's like,
This whole time I'm trying to show you something. He's like,
No, somebody just sent me a video that I've never seen before.
Kids bored.
No, just bring them up.
Nothing.
Just bring them up.
The red hot topic. This will be the red hot topic.
This is what I want you to do. You do this.
Either this one or this one.
Got it.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
1, 2, 3.
Gotta adjust the phone a little bit or the table because it's making me reach too much.
Just bring it to you.
My big.
No, just bring it there. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but it's stretching
And
the mic.
push the thing up.
Hi.
No, he's adjusting anything. He's adjusting anything.
Oh, this is restraining me. Yeah, it's on already. Mm-hmm. Mic check 1 2.
Yo, you're not gonna turn on the light from the power strip?
Oh, that is dope. Chris, can you move the table a little to the left?
Well, the table or just the camera?
Move the camera.
Is that better?
Bring it to you. Yeah, that's
That's
it.
better.
Quiet on set.
Welcome everyone to Red Clothes Podcast, episode 8. You know that podcast that lasts as long as your hookah session. I'm Alex, the Chalice Boss, and we got
Jerry the Boss in the building. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody is having a productive week so far. We know it's just Monday. Hope everybody had a good weekend. And today is a special day. Today is Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. An icon, a legend in the black world. He opened a lot of doors for us.
You already know that he fought for civil rights
Equality.
and equality for everyone.
If it wasn't for him, I think a lot of us might still be in the back of the bus. Shout out to Rosa Parks on that too.
It's funny that he fought for that, or Rosa Parks fought for that, and we still be in the back of the bus.
We make it back to the
Yeah, that's true. Even on school bus, some school buses, we in the back of the bus. All the cool kids sit in the back of the bus.
No matter what bus I go into, once I go in, I go all the way to the back.
Not because the negative is the positive, man.
Damn, I just thought about what he said. He's actually right. Black people really do go to the back of the bus still.
If you ain't getting a seat in the back of the bus, the second place you have to be is the middle.
Yeah.
The middle,
Don't
yeah.
ever sit in the front.
Nah.
You don't know how you know? You don't know how you?
Right behind the bus driver. What you mean?
You don't know how you know? When you selecting your plane seat.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
don't select no plane seats at the front.
Nope.
It's out of the middle part towards the back.
Unless it's that, that
unless
first
it's
class.
first class.
That
You
first
don't like
class.
first class?
Unless it's first class.
Oh.
And honestly, if I'm booking first class, I have to be going to some faraway place. Dubai, Switzerland, those places. For a flight to Jamaica, the first class is the same seat as the middle one.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true. That's true.
JetBlue don't have first class as
I
well.
don't care, man.
JetBlue don't have first class.
No.
Because they scrap their planes now, so they worse don't have it now. Because their planes are smaller now.
They do have first class, it's just the first 2 rows.
That ain't first class, that's just extra leg room.
That's first seat.
It's horrible. It's a little more leg room.
You pay extra just to get on the plane faster. And you still leave when everybody else leaves.
The secret to the best leg room on airplanes, everybody knows the exit seat.
Yes, sir.
That is the ultimate leg room on a plane.
But
That's why I
those seats don't recline.
Right.
Don't recline.
You gotta sit straight back.
Yep, you're L the whole time.
Hey, that's cool.
It's gonna
The
hurt.
legs out of his head.
I wanna give a shout out to Vibes Cartel though. His birthday was I think last week
Yep.
and
Big
stuff.
up. Big up.
World boss.
Will they ever let him out of jail, bro?
I don't know, man. There's something posted that this dude is engaged to this white girl.
Okay, there's hope now.
That's gonna get him
There's
out.
hope.
Her daddy's a lawyer.
Alright.
There's hope. There's hope.
How many years he got them?
I don't know how
Count.
many years that.
I forgot how old I was when Cartel got locked up. That's how long he been
No,
gone.
he got consecutive something, bro.
And he dropped hits while in jail. That's crazy.
Shout out to the big hits.
Shout out to his
Shout out to the
producer, for real. Shout out to Vibes Cartel producer. So Alex, you wanna, I know a lot of black people should know some facts about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Would you like to inform them a little bit more? You have any fun facts in front of you right now? We'll start off with the basics. He was born today,
Yeah, he was
January
born today.
15th,
I would still just
1929.
like as I said before, like for the basics for me is still like he did a lot for the black community, especially gay fighting for equality and stuff.
Yeah, and he
He was a great voice, a major voice when it comes on to the black community.
Yeah, and that epic speech, I Have a Dream, where I think every black person can take a piece from that and quote it and move by it, will forever be a staple in black culture. Forever. And I'm wearing a Black History shirt right now. I wore it specifically just, in accordance to show my recognition to the king. So,
Show it off, bro. You gotta show it off. Because the bottom part is the most important part. 24/7, 365.
it's really sad how much, a lot of black, especially this generation, a lot of them don't know anything about their black history. I asked my 14-year-old today, give me some facts about Dr. Martin Luther King, and she just said, didn't he make that speech? She didn't even know the name of the speech.
In the schools.
Right now though, they are phasing out the black education for equal. Literally, I work in a school. They have a class to explain non-binary, lesbian, gay, and all that other. That was the part that they used to teach. Black history, Jewish history, all that.
Yeah.
Now it's,
I've been hearing about that class, and there's a lot of people fighting against it.
I walked by that class and what I was listening to, I wasn't too happy about, but hey, the best for everybody.
Not sure how we're going to get black education into these schools, but go black colleges. So after y'all leave the system schools, the high schools and stuff, make the choice and support those black colleges. Shout out to Morehouse. I got a few friends that graduated from there.
I don't feel like it's just the whole schools. I feel like the parents should be there to like teach their kids their history.
They should.
Yeah, that's part of their job. It shouldn't be dependent on school to teach them or not. They should know it going out.
That's true. I mean, you have a lot of parents that don't even teach their kids about their culture.
Black history is American history, though.
That is.
Black history
That
is
is.
American history.
Black history is American history. And
Points in our life, Civil War, that changed everything. Abraham Lincoln giving us our freedom, quote unquote, changed history.
that was a white man that did that, by the way. Abraham Lincoln was a white man.
The whole civil rights movement was what, 20 years long?
Yeah,
American history.
yeah.
What we going through right now, up to George Floyd, up to kids dying weeks ago.
American history.
The Black Lives Matter co-founder was just killed.
He was just killed last
Oh, so really?
Yes.
Really?
By police. He was tased.
He was
with that.
tased.
Oh, that was him?
Yes, the co-founder.
He tased that man to the co-founder's cousin.
Yes, my fault.
Oh yeah, co-founder's cousin.
You don't know what
Because I definitely would have seen the headline say co-founder of Black Lives Matter
They said
was killed.
co-founder and then cousin, but the co-founder was the big print, and then they small it out to build the behind it. But still, it don't matter who it was. There's still another black man there.
Sad to say that's like the first one for the year, right?
I hope.
Hopefully there's no more.
Hopefully that's the only one for the year.
Hopefully there's no more.
Not America.
So we are in what, week 3 of 2023?
Yes, we are.
Anybody started working on their resolutions yet? Have they done the first step
Yes, sir.
towards at least one resolution?
I took the first step over the weekend. So I started a index investment account.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, so let me
Please
share.
educate them on what that is,
So a lot of
please.
people don't know a lot of people don't even know that there's such an account. It's a no risk investment account. It's pretty much just an advanced savings account where you can't lose what you put in. You can only gain.
We can talk about that later.
Oh, yeah, I do have an episode where I have a financial advisor, a black financial advisor that's going to be coming on the show and educating us on mortgages, all these CD accounts, and why maybe not putting all your money in the bank
Also,
is a smart thing.
there are black banks.
No, they
Yeah.
are.
There are black banks. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Anybody knows the name of one?
Greenwood, I think it's called.
Didn't Big Mike
Yeah.
have this card that he was promoting for it?
Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
Greenwood. I think that is it.
But he just changed the name recently. I don't know what it's called now. He renamed it.
Now, do black people trust black people with their money nowadays?
That's the issue.
Hell no.
That's the issue right
Yeah.
there.
Everybody don't trust the banks we got
It's
now.
already
Yeah.
Like,
Hell no.
a big was
Bring it to a black person?
black or not.
Yeah, I don't think, I hate to say it, even me myself, I'm a little nervous to let a black person manage my money. You know,
I got a black account too.
unfortunately, due to some of the lessons that I've learned, just trying to trust somebody to work my door sometimes has already showed me I don't trust black people with my money. So, as a promoter, you know, I could have thousands of dollars coming through my front door for my party. I mean, not you. Not you.
He's like,
Bro.
He's like, who are you talking about? Me?
Not you. Not you.
He's like, hold up. You're talking about me?
Nah, shout out to one of the best doormen I've ever had, to the
He
point
is,
I
though.
tell him to
He
pay
is, though. I ain't
himself
gonna lie, he is, though.
out of the money. I tell him to pay himself. I'm like, yo, just pay yourself from the money and then give me the rest. That's the level he's gotten with me right now. So, but trusting other black people with my money is very scary to me.
Some of the top black-owned banks in the United States. There's One United Bank. There's Carver Federal Savings Bank.
Carver's good.
There's Liberty Bank. There's GN Bank Industrial.
Are they in New York?
Carver's in New York.
Carver's in New York.
There's only
Yeah.
3 locations in the state. Queens,
Something I
Harlem,
didn't know.
Queens, Harlem, and I think Brooklyn.
Citizens is a black-owned
Oh,
bank.
it is?
Oh, yeah,
It's a black-owned bank.
I did not know that.
I did not know that.
They're not.
Wow. Okay. All right. So black people making some moves. Not bad. Anybody want to name one of the resolutions they started working on?
I actually did.
At least one?
I named mine already.
Yeah,
My
you
investment
just say
account.
yours.
Today, I think my family was surprised by this as well because they were in my room about to start the verbatim of a matching of a word exchanging match in my room, and I got a call from a couple of applications that I put out on Indeed for some customer representative jobs, Legacy Group, Trinity Solar, and I actually got some callbacks today, and I got some in person. I did the phone interview screening today. They loved me, and I got next week. I got some in-person interviews. So, and these also are all jobs that after 1 month of working, I get full benefits and 401k after a year of employment.
What was the second one you said? Just Trinity Solar. What's that? Solar company?
Yeah.
Dude, I got you if you want to work for a solar company.
It's an engineer
I'm
right
a
here.
structural engineer for a solar
Make sure they
company.
offer benefits. 'cause
They
I'm
do.
24.
They do.
In the next 2
They
years,
do.
we not have no benefits.
No, they
So
do.
we need benefits, all right? We need benefits.
Listen, as I just said,
No.
that index investment account, you need to look it up.
Yo, put me on too, bro. Maybe tomorrow we could talk about
Either
that.
I get it myself.
I got some cash to put away right now, so.
I just did the first.
I don't know if it's because I don't know better, but it's because I've been with my whole life. But either I get it myself or I marry someone that can give it to me. But I need $11.99.
Hey, Paris.
With $11.99.
A nurse?
We not
11.
That's why you Haitian niggas be chasing 11.90, be chasing nurses so much.
Yo, I had to go to the dentist 2 months ago because I thought I had to get my wisdom tooth pulled. They asked me if I had a dental card. I said, what happened? What's a dental card? You don't have dental insurance? I was like, I have $11.99. They was like, that's not gonna cover it. Turned out, I got $11.99 dental insurance.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
can fuck up my teeth and me good.
Nah, 11.99 is definitely one of the best unions and one of the best, like,
What was your resolution?
My resolution was I'll practice celibacy.
Mm-hmm.
I already broke it. I feel, yeah.
I just
So Saturday.
Oh yeah, you did
there's
say.
no way, bro.
You know what? It's
Paris was preaching. She was, yo,
Celibacy?
I felt Saturday.
you were preaching the other day saying, yo, I ain't
3 weeks strong, bro? I'm still gonna give you a round of applause for that.
It's strong.
3 weeks strong?
No, but it's,
That includes no masturbating.
yeah, it's been since Christmas though, so it's a little more than 3 weeks. A little before Christmas. It's been a month.
And I had sex.
I'm gonna restart it though.
Very proud of you.
I'm gonna start it again though.
I wasn't practicing celibacy.
Nah, I did the first step of my resolution.
You can live through me. I'll tell you my story.
I
I just came up with celibacy in July. What the fuck I'm going back on? It's like getting out of jail.
So what are some of the, cause we do have a female in the room. What are some of
We
the,
got two.
yes, oh, Jess came in?
She got went to go a little bit up there.
Oh, okay. What are some of the spiritual or emotional or physical benefits of celibacy?
Don't ask me, I ain't celibate. I don't know.
You know what?
If you were to try to do it,
All right, so, I mean, I wouldn't want to do it that. So like,
okay, not a lot of females have said that before.
You know what I did?
Not a lot.
Over the summer.
Course correction.
Right now we're in that time period where from Thanksgiving till probably about St. Patrick's Day, a bunch of men and women have been just getting into relationships because they don't want to face the seasonal depression from these holidays.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Valentine's?
yeah. Oh yeah. There's people locking it up for Valentine's right now. They're signing that contract.
New Year. all
So what happens is, if you guys pay attention, there's a cycle every year. As soon as St. Patrick's Day go by, relationships start dropping like flies.
AKA cuffing season.
The summertime is coming.
Summer? Yes.
And women that have, well, most
Hot girl
I
summer.
have encountered, because when I went there, lock up the back.
Mm-hmm.
Most women that I have encountered, from when they break up around St. Patrick's Day, to just about June 21st,
Damn, he got a date.
July, that's when summer starts, June 21st.
Mm-hmm.
They're celibate.
And then hot girl summer opens up.
Hot girls on a call.
That's when all the trades are happening.
It said all the trades.
You know, some that are going to the G League, they got waived. Not on the team no more.
Get told
that.
Some niggas get told I need to work
John
on
Mayer
myself
gotta
right
say,
now.
Oh,
You feel me? Some niggas get that, yo, I need to work on myself right now. You feel me? My life is in a wormhole. I just gotta get myself out. Thanksgiving come around. Hey, stranger, what's up, big head?
oh, hey stranger,
How you been?
hey big
You
head.
feel me?
What are some of the best lines you guys have heard for somebody cutting it off with you? You have the hey, I need to work on myself. You have the hey, it's not you, it's me.
Do any of them not feel pain? Especially if you really like the person. Shoot, they could have bought you cookies, whatever the fuck it was.
We have one of the people in the chat that said winter is free agency.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
That's free agency. That's the draft. Yeah, that's the draft.
If you ain't make it to the starting lineup,
Yeah,
gotta be the
it's
point
over.
guard.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to be the point guard. Yeah,
6 men out there?
you're getting benched.
that's it. Just wait till summer. You get some minutes.
Is the 6 man the side chick?
Yes.
6 man is the side chick. All right, I just wanted to clarify that. The 6 man, you're not in the starting 5. Not saying that you should have 5 to start with, but if you're the 6 man, you're the side chick.
She got a 6-1 just in case.
That's that. I told you who I was.
Oh gosh,
I should have been the option.
you're a professional side nigga. We remember. We're gonna shout out your business card in a little bit
That's right.
for those looking for side nigga services. Do you cook?
Yes, what?
Okay, all right, there you go.
Some lamb chops for a shorty real quick.
Ooh,
Expensive.
this nigga fancy.
That's the case. Oh, shit.
You, on the other hand, taking them to what? What's the
Juvenex.
Juvenex?
$400 a night.
$400 a night.
Hold on. Time out.
There's a new one.
I actually just went to Juvenex the other day.
That's where you broke your celibacy?
That's when I broke it.
I understood.
See, Juvenex.
See, but you know what?
You have to stay away from there if you want to keep
You know what?
it.
As black men, we're gonna hold each other accountable.
Polo, what up?
I don't know why Paris broke his celibacy, but you did it to yourself. No, we gonna hold each other
Why
accountable.
they over the podcast?
We're talking about Paris, France. Paris, France.
But Von,
Talking about Paris, France.
you did it to yourself. If you would have called me and told me, yo, bro, no, because we need our brothers to keep us in check sometimes. If you would have called me and said, yo,
How do I call my nigga and let him know? Yo, did you fuck today? You better not, nigga.
that's not what I'm saying.
Better not come today.
That-
Come on, bro.
Pause.
You can do this.
What I'm saying is, if you would have told us, yo, guys, listen, this year I want to start the year being celibate. I'm trying to just get some things right in my life, spiritually, financially.
You have to hold him accountable. You're
You
right.
have to hold him accountable. If he would have told
Do
us,
you know how fun that's gonna be for me?
and he would have called any one of us or dropped in the group chat, yo, guys, I just bagged this shit. I'm about to take it to Juvenile.
Don't do
I
it.
told you no.
Go home.
And even if
I'll drop her off for you.
still did it by yourself,
So hold on.
then we can't be friends.
So
Let me get
Oh, that's a little bit extreme, bro.
No, it's not extreme because too much of the time we let shit go. That's just a bro, whatever. He got some pussy. Whatever.
It's celibacy. We're talking about pussy.
But you know what? That if you wanted to be celibate, you would have never went to juvenile.
So time out.
It's something you told
So
us.
hold on. That
You should see the chick he took. Maybe you might take that statement back. You might want to take that statement back if you see her.
let me just say one thing. That whole night was a fucking series of events.
Okay.
That led up to the sex?
good or bad?
We're not talking about that.
Okay, all right, cool.
So first, I take Shorty to a hookah lounge in the city.
Oh, you said hookah. She got it already.
So ready? As I'm at the lounge,
Next thing you know, them drink costing me.
time. As I'm at the lounge, I get a text message
From my next one.
from another chick, and she goes, "Hey, how are you?" I haven't talked to this chick in literally months.
Oh, she just became a free agent.
So no, listen, hold on, here we go.
Probably looking for.
So I look at the text, I put the phone in my pocket, I ignore it. I get up. This whole place is full of temptation.
Yeah.
I locked eyes with this one chick, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Go to the bathroom, come back to my date. Everything's smooth. As I'm leaving, my phone goes off again. And it goes, drop her off and come back.
Oh.
What?
Shorty I locked eyes with, I didn't realize that was someone I talked to back in the day but never met her.
That's when you know you have a problem.
Computer love?
It was computer love.
Computer love.
So that right there, I was like, fuck, what do I do? Because she was looking fucking phenomenal.
Oh man.
But I already had my mind made up that night. But I had to play it back though. I hit it back up next day. And I scheduled a spin the block. I spun the block.
Spin the block real fast.
I pulled a shot rack.
Mr. Raging Bull in the building. Shout out to Mr. Raging
I
Bull.
should have broke down. How about that?
In the city?
If you start your celibacy again, I will hold you accountable.
But T,
I'm like, yo, but
Huh?
could I have turned down my bridge?
I sipped my tea.
Okay then. I broke it for proper reason.
You did.
That we
I
will not
told
speak
you.
on.
That,
Big Red is in the
But
building.
then that brings up another question.
Vicky, what up?
What's a good reason to break celibacy?
What is a good reason to break celibacy?
Here's one.
If you're not breaking celibacy with someone that you spent time, like you want to be with them for longevity, why are you breaking your celibacy?
It's 2023.
Yeah, this is 20. Yo, the 90-day rule is not even in effect anymore nowadays.
Fuck all that 90-day rule shit 2023.
First date fucks is okay
I don't give
now.
a fuck about that. Next year gonna be 2024. You gonna have the same excuse?
this
It's
ain't
not an excuse.
PLC.
It is what it is.
It's not, it is what it is. You said you want to do something, right? Because it's supposed to better you. So now you go against it for maybe a moment, for a one night thing. Then some shit happened, and then now you're sitting there, damn.
That sounds like the first day I went to Planet Fitness, and the next day I had like mad burgers and fries and everything.
But
On January 2nd.
the difference with you is you went back to the chick.
I did go back to the gym.
You fucked up, and then you went back to the chick.
Who's going back to
But
celibacy
the
after getting some
difference
pussy
with
finally?
celibacy is you can't be wishy-washy with celibacy.
No, you can't. You finally nutted. You're not going back to not coming again.
Then in that case, you wasted your time. You could have been using that time maybe fucking someone that looks 10 times better than the person you fucked for that.
This guy. The
So
point
ski
is,
mask.
you're still fucking.
It doesn't matter.
So Ski Mask, what's your time frame you're looking at?
Because you're my brother. What?
What's your time frame?
How long should celibacy go
Like
for?
like how long you're trying to?
Alright, so now I have to restart. So now I'm going for a whole year.
A whole year?
I'm going to try
Ski
it.
mask a whole year?
Yo,
Ski mask a whole
Yo.
year?
Yo, mark my words.
that's impossible.
Can we start with 6
Yo,
months?
mark my words. If you
Bro, don't say that.
from today, if you make it to my birthday, October 8th, right? That is 10 months.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
If you make it from today to October 8th,
Okay.
I will give you $5,000.
Oh shit!
First of all, do you ever see how when he gets mad, what happens?
You wanna shake on that? You wanna shake on that?
People can die
He's definitely gonna
when he gets mad. Now imagine this nigga sexually frustrated. Nah. I saw
Yeah,
the
we saw the
shake.
shake. You better have that.
I
$5,000.
saw the Harlem Shake too. The
better have
Harlem
that
Shake ain't here no
$5,000.
more, so I don't know.
Recorded. It's recorded.
It's recording.
Not on there. Nobody else saw the shake.
I seen it. I
This
was
is gonna take a lot of willpower.
And don't be asking me to book you mad extra when that $5,000 is due.
Nah, I got,
Stay away from Juvenex.
You know why? Because I got mad weddings lit.
Oh, this nigga.
I'm good.
Just pay me my 10% manager fee.
This is till October.
October 8th. October 8th.
Yeah.
When it strikes midnight.
You want to try it out first this year, and then next year really see, you know,
Said a trial run.
You wanna-
Said you want to do a trial
trial. Everybody
run.
gives a trial.
Alright, I'll make it better for you, right? I'll give you a test trial. Okay, right? If you go from today till July 21st, right?
To be celibate.
That's 7
That's a long time.
That's 7 months. But I'm gonna give you 6 because you're not no bitch. Alright?
I got 2 chicks that's gonna tempt you on Friday.
Right?
I got you.
July 21st,
That's messed up.
I will give you $1,000 out of the 5.
I can do it. I'll shake on that.
I'm gonna make sure Chris plays that song. Girl, you look good when you back that ass up.
As a
I will
Let's
keep
see.
my word.
if I fuck up,
Keep it 100. If you fuck up, keep it 100.
This nigga capping right now. This man is capping right now.
No.
Here's a beanie to hold your cap.
Word to my dead grandmother.
Damn, son.
If you fuck up and you keep it 100 with me, I will give you the opportunity.
Wait, you owe me $20. How you giving him 5?
You shit. I don't owe you shit. If you keep it 100 with me,
I'll keep going.
and you tell me the truth, I will give you the opportunity to reset, but it's gonna come. with
Vicky.
conditions.
Damn.
I'm taking it.
As brothers, nobody else is gonna keep us accountable for each other. We barely damn well keep ourselves accountable. So we need people around us as black men to keep us accountable for one
I can
another.
still go on dates though, right?
Yeah, go on dates, get to know someone. Yo, my goal is for you to find yourself being with someone that you actually want to get married. That is my objective. I don't know what your personal objective is for yourself for doing it, but for me, I want to walk in your wedding before 20.
You get a chance.
Speaking of wedding, can a married person be celibate? Choose to be celibate for a little?
Man, hell no.
No, you can't. You can't.
No.
You can't do that.
That's wrong, bro.
No, baby, I'm working on myself so I could be a better husband for you. I'm gonna take some time away from the poom poom to work on myself.
You know that's grounds for divorce, though?
That's
really?
no sex is grounds for divorce.
No,
What
true,
does
no,
sex
for
is
real.
divorce somebody for?
You can really divorce somebody. You can
Yeah.
really take them to court and divorce for that.
Can we Google this?
Really?
For real, no, it's
Oh my
really
mom,
fact.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
What the hell?
If you withhold sex from your partner,
That's
you
neglect.
Ooh, there's somebody listening right now that's like, really?
That's neglect, for real.
Okay, let's go there. Let's
hold it up your end of the bargain.
Exactly.
let's Google it. Let's Google it. Is you got it? You're faster than me. Is sex a divorceable clause
A divorceable
condition?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It's just as bad as infidelity.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Infidelity is even worse.
So they said it's called either alienation of affection or constructive abandonment.
Yeah.
If a
Ladies and
spouse-
gentlemen, sex is a reason to divorce.
So this is it. If a spouse is withholding sex
Oh, happy
or using it as a
day.
weapon, no. But here it is though. If your spouse is withholding sex or using it as a weapon, this is an immediate grounds for a divorce.
When Jesus was. Wow. I did not know this.
No, I didn't.
No one did that.
So you want to leave with us when I give it a cocky?
Yeah, hell yeah. See you later. What the fuck am I here for?
So guess what? If we ain't getting the pum pum,
you later.
yeah, divorce.
I feel like this though. If infidelity is the reason for divorce,
Exactly.
if you're withholding, I have to get it somewhere else.
You know how much men would be divorced because of that?
You know how much people don't know
No, it has to be to a certain extent. It can't
We just educated y'all guys.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
If you're not getting sex
I
in your
didn't know that.
marriage, you can get you that is a reason to ask for a divorce.
One time though, it's,
No, but you know within your first.
It's over a period of time.
If
Yeah,
your-
over a
if
period
your
of time.
spouse is not giving you sex within your first 30 days, you can literally get annulled. You don't have to be married to that person no more, and you don't have to.
That I know. Yeah, that one I know.
Out of that 30 days, if we don't have sex at least 31 times, we're leaving your house.
That's what it's for.
what time should be?
He said,
So then this proves that sex is important in a marriage.
Yes.
Sex brings intimacy. Sex expresses love.
You know one person?
So why do wives make sex so hard to get when married?
It's a weapon driven.
Why do wives
That's
make
the question I
sex
was-
so hard to get when married?
That's the question I was gonna ask. How is sex used as a weapon?
It's a trap. Because now, if they're withholding sex from you, as a man, we all know that is our number one way of stress relief.
Yep.
Sex with my wife. We
Yes.
could have fought all fucking week, all month. But I swear to God, you will switch my entire mind about everything we done.
Once you fuck me.
Once you fuck me. Because I'm not fucking some random chick, I'm fucking my wife. You
Yes.
feel me? And this is from someone that's not married.
It's an expression of love.
So take my opinion how you will.
We are one.
But
Once I'm in you, we are one.
the
Again.
why I say it is a weapon because the second they withhold it from you, they know
Mass destruction.
You can't go get it from somewhere else.
So-
and the second you do,
It's a-
they take half your shit.
Yeah.
So I could say so. Pretty much they're just playing on your mental health then.
Yeah.
Bro, it hurts when your wife turns you down. It hurts.
Whoa.
It literally physically hurts.
Yo,
Get this little pain in the
it
gut.
hurts right now when my girl turned me down. And how my wife
I'll take
did.
an example of my brother. When my brother go to the club and girls is looking at him, Jerry the boss and all that shit, he like, nah, I'm saving this nut for my wife. He get home, she have a bonnet on.
I'm tired. Nah, I'm going to bed.
Tired. Go and sleep. Look at the fuck, maybe 3-4 girls before I came home.
I saved it,
And the same thing, you tell me no.
dragged my whole ball sack over
And
here.
then when you get mad
Full.
about it, when you get mad about it, there are some women, not all.
Not all. T is an exemption to almost everything, so.
There are some women, when you get upset about
Superwoman.
they will play the victim card on you.
I'm tired.
Feel that I need to give you this. Why don't you love me anyway, L?
Now the mumu. Take that mumu off.
And let me blow out your back.
So serious
That's the
question.
way I want to show love to you in this moment right
Serious question. Is blue ovaries a thing?
Blue ovaries?
You know we get blue balls.
Yeah.
It's Blue Hole is a
No.
thing.
You see, you ladies can tell us no for sex whenever y'all want, but let us say no.
Blood clot, they have treatment on speed dial.
Rascal.
So here we go. Let's talk, because I'm a female here. She's obviously eating. There's times where men tell women no also. A lot of the time.
Yeah, I just did it.
Because you didn't want it.
Hey, but see, that's so now we're back on the same thing, because now
Not
you're
because I didn't want
withholding.
it.
No, I'm saying because you didn't want it, but I'm in reference to a woman using it as a weapon.
Right.
Let me tell you.
Did she
Let me
want
tell
it?
you. I met this girl in November, right? She wanted to fuck me since the first night we met.
Which is legal now. That's legal. It's okay.
Mind you, this girl had known me maybe 2 years before actually meeting me in person.
Computer love.
Right? When she finally met, she been wanting to fuck me. When she met me, it was that was a wrap. I told her after our first conversation, I liked her vibe, and after coming off of celibacy from my previous relationship and just trying to get shit right in my life, I said I didn't want to make certain mistakes that I made again, because I realized every time I had interest in someone and then we had sex, I lost interest after that. So then I realized
Oh, you
that
grew up.
I was finding
That's
the
what's
wrong
up.
people for something that I wanted.
Hmm.
Round boom
I
boom.
thought to myself, what if I can find the right person and still get the coochie? So I opted to,
A wife. See, a lot of niggas get married with that intent
right?
until they get married.
Until you get married. I opted to wait. I told her, yo, we met in November. I said, you know what? I don't want to do anything sexual with you until January. January, you can fuck me as many times as you want.
This I have a dream speech right here.
But up until January, I want to get to know who you are. I want to know your defaults. I want to know the shit that make you mad. I want to know how stank your attitude could get. I want to know how rude you could get. And I want to also know how loving you can get. Can you really show that affection? This girl showed me all of her side.
Before marriage, yeah, continue.
I am happy that I did not have sex with this girl because with time getting to know her, she's a phenomenal woman. She will be a great wife,
But you still not with her.
but to someone else. Listen, she will be a great wife, but to someone else.
That's why I got divorced.
Not to me.
Mm.
Not to me. That attraction, and she's beautiful, but that attraction beyond what I can see with my eyes, it just wasn't hitting me.
Dolly, what up?
It wasn't hitting me. And I let it go. As a man, I can say, I let it go. I didn't fuck her.
For somebody else, right? That's okay. That's all right to let people go for somebody else that's
And me and
more
her-
compatible. You feel is more compatible.
When I tell you this girl wanted to fuck me so bad, me and her friends went to one of my gigs in Connecticut. And I was driving, and they all in the car with me, and she brought up the conversation. Girl, what would you do if you want to fuck the shit out this nigga? You keep bringing it up, that nigga keep telling you no. And I'm sitting there driving, and I'm listening to all her friends. Girl, you better than me. I would have raped him by now. Did that and the third. Saying all that shit. But I took a moment, and I realized that, you know what? I gotta be more mentally strong and comfortable in my masculinity. To sit in this car, listen to them say what they would do to other niggas if they were in her situation. And once her friends got out the car, I put her in check real quick. I said, don't you ever bring a personal
Once a black man say, "Don't you ever,"
between us.
with the finger out in your face, he's serious.
Between us, especially when you know damn well, if I wanted to fuck you, I could have fucked you and all your friends in the car. Don't ever try to disrespect me like that again.
Damn, you act like you talking to the girl right now.
Girl, that girl,
Sheesh, T, you good?
PTSD.
I'm straight, y'all.
Oh,
She
PTSD.
said sorry.
don't you ever.
I'm sorry.
She's still saying sorry, and that made her want me more. And I still love her. I don't
Damn.
care. I know who I am. I'm fucking DJ X. I am drummer X. I've done traveled the world already. Make it a fuck gal in Paris, Spain, Jamaica.
Blood
Talk your
clot.
shit.
Make it a fuck gal anywhere more.
Talk your shit.
Blood
You know
clot.
what I mean? So when I care, man, I have no six pack, man, I have no Lamborghini, man, I have no $1 million, but man, I have the cocky that the girl them want, and man, I give it to her.
This nigga promoting himself right now. Ladies, the number is 1-2-3-4-5-6-7-8-9-10. Give him a call right now. He is available. His name is DJ X. Good cocky DJ.
Good cocky DJ, yes. Now blow up your mouth. I care.
But ladies, you still didn't answer my question as to why, after you get married, all of a sudden, sex becomes this thing that you wheel in front of us like a rabbit chasing a carrot.
called y'all out. You wasn't here.
What's up with that?
I don't know. I don't do that. I
He called the ladies out. You wasn't here for that.
Well,
Now,
she's going through postpartum depression.
Y'all didn't have a kid yet, okay? Let's do that.
Now y'all didn't have a kid yet.
Yeah, we have
Who
a.
said they had a kid in the first place?
Yeah, not every married people have a kid first 2 years. Some people wait
Only refer
to pregnancy.
Okay,
Well, yeah, I was
that's true.
saying that
You got depressed after marrying me?
then you should have married me.
That kind of sucks.
Let's
Yeah,
get in the number.
I
Right.
so time out. I actually know someone that actually happened to
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
After they got married?
after
Right.
they got married.
Well, I can see it happening because they're like the shock. Because when you do wake up the next day, I'm married. When you wake up the next day, like the wedding goes by in a blur, right? You plan and then then the day of the wedding, that shit goes by so fast. It's when you wake up the next day in that bed next to them, even though you've been laying in the bed with them for years prior to that, however long y'all been dating. And that shit does hit you. It does slap you like, oh shit,
so time out.
I'm legally binded to you. That's the part that hits you
Right?
for supposedly forever and a day.
I actually know someone, not get too detailed into it, but after they married that girl, he knew. He even told me, he's like, I went to the bathroom, I cried
Oh shit.
because I knew I made a mistake.
Oh,
But time out.
oh.
Hold on, time out.
No, hold on. There's some real shit he's saying right there.
Time out. You ready?
I have an experience to share when you're done.
Ready? He said he only stayed because she was already pregnant.
Mm.
Oh
They had two more
man.
kids.
Damn.
2 more kids and realized he just was never happy. You know what ended up happening? He married his best friend, which is another guy, and he's been the happiest he's ever been.
Oh god.
Oh my God.
He married a guy?
Yeah, that's usually how it happens. That's usually how it happens though.
Yeah, that does happen like
That's
that.
how
Huh.
it happens.
He said it's the happiest he's ever been.
The closest experience I had to that was there was somebody else that I was gonna marry first, and it was off of children. And when it hit me, it was when the invitations came. When the invitations came to the house, and I opened the box, and I saw Jerry and
Beautifully.
is cordially inviting you to so and so's wedding. That same night, I called it off. That same night, that shit hit me so. It became so realistic to me. I got punched in my face so hard. But it is one of the best decisions, and she's an amazing mother. She's an amazing person. Still to this day, we're dope friends. But that was one of the best decisions that I made to be able. And I was younger. I was younger because I had pressure of religion on me, coming up from a religious background.
And you guys have kids, so
Yeah, so when I had that child, it was like the whole fam and everybody was like, "You better marry that girl."
And he was the oldest brother.
And I'm the oldest one, so I had that pressure to set the example.
Exactly. Yeah. Then.
And I set the wrong example by getting her pregnant
Yep.
and then not marrying her.
Yep. So then the pressure fell on my second brother.
Wait,
He's the
over here,
first
though.
one I got married out of.
Yeah, my second brother got married first.
Over here though, I'm not gonna lie. As the only divorced person in the room, I got with a Haitian female, heavy religious family.
Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Had her first kid. From the day he told her mom she was pregnant. You know what the Bible says.
Yep. That's exactly what I got hit with too.
And it was like the first, mind you, I'm only 19.
I got hit with that. I felt like I was going to hell. I literally felt like that.
You know what though? That's actually not what the Bible says. The Bible doesn't say if you fornicate and get the girl pregnant.
You should marry her.
That's not what the Bible says. The Bible says, do not fornicate. And fornication is sex before marriage.
Yeah. Which means don't have sex, period, before wedlock.
And then you get her pregnant to get married. In Caribbean households, not just Haitians, Caribbeans believe that if their son or daughter has sex before marriage and gets pregnant, the only way that God will accept them repenting
Is if they
It's
married
getting married.
before.
and saying sorry is
Is if they married before.
Yeah.
That, and on top of that,
That's not fair though.
it also,
Meanwhile, God is up there like, no.
but that's why the Bible, that's when you gotta quote scripture.
This man is going into depression.
And let them know that judgment is not of man but of God.
Yes.
So you could look at me any type of way you want, but I'm not about to sign up to a lifelong subscription that I cannot afford to pay for every month.
And I think that's why there's so many. I read the facts when we did a podcast episode on the percentage of young marriages that get divorced within the first 5 years.
Yeah. Also,
They get divorced.
Keep in mind, Caribbean parents. I don't know how much it works in like a black household, like a straight Black American household, or in white households. But in Caribbean households, they preach it to you. They make it seem like certain sins are more egregious than others.
Yeah, Caribbean
In
parents.
God's
Yeah, they do.
eyes, all sins
Are sins. All sins are sins.
I could tell you a white lie, and it is on the same level as Hitler, who killed a bunch of Jews.
Yeah,
God looks at it all the same.
Yeah, that's a
so
fact.
If I get a girl pregnant, it's not any much worse than my mom cursing me out about it.
it's a sin the minute you think about it. The minute you think about it, it's already a sin. So I totally, I love my God, but I'm not for making any of my children, because I have children, and I do not plan on making any of my children forcefully get married under religious purposes. That is, you get married because you love this person and you believe that this is the one for you, and go ahead. That's what you get married for. Not for no pressures from nobody. I'm not going to pressure my kids to marry nobody. And if you never get married, that's okay. Women have this pressure, especially Caribbean girls.
Yes, they do.
There's an age that parents give you that you need to get married by. Forget even if you get pregnant or not.
They're afraid to
By a certain age, it's like, damn, you're not married yet? The whole Thanksgiving becomes the most anxious thing for you to go to. Because you're the only one walking into that Thanksgiving table with no baby, and the whole family's looking at you in disappointment.
And that's when you bring the guy best friend.
And disappointment. Oh, he's next? He's the one? Is he the one? He better be. Because, girl, it's been like 4 years.
I'll tell you this, though.
I'm getting old.
Jerry says that, he doesn't put that pressure on his kids. Mine is Jerry. My family put that pressure on me. If I get a girl pregnant, my mom will go to hell and back to make sure I marry that girl.
My mom has an account for that wedding that we don't know about.
Not only is my mother waiting for me to get
She'll take equity out on the house.
all her church friends. I could do a wedding anywhere the fuck I want. All expenses paid, and I have 500 guests.
Just marry that girl.
Just marry that.
Marry that girl.
Just marry.
You'll figure it out later. Go to counseling after that. Go see the pastor if you guys are having problems. Yeah, that is suffering from
My
that.
mom and her mom.
Set up that wedding, that forceful wedding. Yeah, it's
That wedding was upside down.
yeah, and we're watching. I felt so strong about it. I didn't go.
I DJ'd the wedding.
Ouch.
I DJ'd the wedding. And I called my ex name, introducing the bride and groom.
Jesus. Wow.
That just goes to show you how much upside down that was my first wedding.
DJ X calling X's. That's crazy.
Blood clot.
Well, you see, that's the other thing that I'll say on this too. Caribbean parents, I think they put a lot of pressure of things like this on their children, because Caribbean parents really try to pick up the slack from everything that they missed into their children.
Yep.
They didn't become a doctor, you better become a doctor. They didn't become a lawyer, you better become a lawyer. They didn't get married at this age, you better do it. You better do this. Caribbean parents have so much of that in them. I saw a wonderful post. I wish I had a big screen that we could do like a cut scene to that, where it was a minister that was preaching that you do not raise your children to be everything that you're not. You raise them into their purpose that God created them for. Every child that is created, that the Lord has blessed a woman with, is born with a specific purpose. It could be a painter. It could be an amazing janitor. That's the purpose that God created that child for. It is not your responsibility to go and force that child into something that you did not complete in your life. It's not that child's fault. It's not that child's responsibility either. I think Caribbean parents need to stop doing that. Actually figure out what your child's purpose is and invest in that. If it's a basketball player, invest in that. If it's a painter, invest in that. If it's a carpenter, invest in that. It's not what you want them to be because that's what you wanted. There's so much pressure and so much trauma that gets put on Caribbean children from them failing their parents' vision for them. How many times Caribbean kids have gone to school for something they don't love, but just to make mom happy,
And they never.
just to make dad happy? But yet in their heart, they never wanted to be that. Why are Caribbean parents? I understand life is hard. Yes, we want our children, and I'm a parent, we want our children to not struggle like we did. But why is it so impossible for you to believe in your child's purpose? Why can't you believe that that child's purpose was to be that painter, that artist?
That's not just Caribbean, bro.
Yeah,
It's not just Caribbean?
That happens in white
American
Yeah.
as well.
Okay, so that happens in a black American home?
Even
It happens in
and the other community that's very strong on that, Asian community.
Asian community.
They're very
Yeah.
strong on it.
Yeah.
on you.
They will disown
They
you.
will-
Asian
like-
and African.
Like they will,
disown
like
you.
the parents will never have anything, but you better have something.
Yep.
Yeah,
And they will guilt trip you.
Yep.
yeah.
That's one thing my mom always like. I love my mother to death. Listen. I wish the whole world had the mother that I had.
I had 3 kids before I got married. Trust me, Chris, I know. I disappointed mom.
I love my mother to death. But one thing my mom is good at is playing that guilt card.
Oh, boy.
Woo. When we doing something in our lives that she don't agree with, and if we dare ask her for help, oh God,
Well,
she'll play. It depends how bad we really want.
Mm-hmm.
But she'll play that card. I'm over here working the night shift,
Not only
Yeah.
the night shift.
cleaning people's shit.
Not only the night shift.
Give you a good life.
They're gonna bring up like all those years they're raising you.
Especially-
That's the strongest one that they use.
yeah, all those years, yeah.
No, funny shit, that was my father though.
Talk about it.
My father struggled. He didn't want me to follow his footsteps, which I did.
Okay.
Got married early, got divorced early. Struggled through my 20s trying to figure out what I wanted to do, which he did. And the whole time up till he died, like maybe a year before he died, when he realized I was going to do what I wanted to do, it was hell.
That's why I say that stuff can cause trauma.
He always expected so much from his children. My sister went to college, I opted out. But I've been working since I was 14 without nobody telling me to do it.
So what I would say for like the older generation, where that stems from, we all know the older generation, they struggled. They didn't really have much access to stuff.
Yeah, they did it.
So they don't really know of stuff you can get into in today's world.
What up, Lauren? I see you.
That you can be successful from. They just know the generic, oh, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, or whatever. In their mind, they're just saying, all right, I struggled, I don't want my kids struggles.
What?
Go to school.
I want to be a DJ? Shit.
Yeah, yeah, they're gonna kick you out of the family for
You
that.
said I'm a police officer, you're a DJ.
But at the same time, they don't know a DJ can make mad money.
DJs travel the world. The world. The music
That's
has
what-
taken. I've watched it through my brothers.
That's what I'm saying.
Taking them to
It-
places
I
that.
feel like it's.
If I do 2 weddings,
Yeah.
I make you a whole month paycheck.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's their exposure to the
In a
world.
different country
Yep.
I'll never forget when
that you might never visit.
I'll never forget. Parents, I'll tell you this.
Wedding
I'll never
photography,
forget.
bro?
Right?
Wedding photography, you know?
They
doing that?
be making bank.
That is
I'll never forget. Parents,
$7,000 just to do one event.
Yeah.
one event. I'll never forget when I was just going away to college. My entire family was excited. I had a full scholarship. I was the first one to go away with my family, out of my brothers, to go to college. Remember, I told my dad, you know what, I'm going to study political science. I think I want to be president of this country. I had big dreams.
We all had big dreams. over
Caribbean
there.
parents,
We all had
they'll
big
make your syllabus for you.
What? My,
Are you going to college? Here's the classes you're taking.
dad only heard the word president. Oh, my son wants to be president. That's it.
And he's telling everyone.
That's it.
And he's telling everyone.
And everyone. My son went to school to be president.
He's telling everyone.
That was it. But when I switched majors
some Casamigos?
to
Trying to get lit.
communications, when I switched
Yeah, and I don't want to finish this.
to communications, I've learned more in college than I did in political science. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
2,
Thank you.
I have, till this day, I've been using my communications skills that I've learned in college to apply to everything that I'm doing in music, which has been setting me apart bit by bit from everybody else that's doing the same thing I'm doing.
There you go.
I'll never forget when I told, if you guys didn't know,
I was there.
CEO fucking O of Chase Bank is a DJ.
Talk about it.
The The nigga, he doesn't go to Chase Bank in the morning or to the headquarters. The nigga gets on a flight to go to the next festival. And he's been a DJ his entire life.
Here we go.
I told my dad that. He goes, but he's still the CEO of Chase. The fuck I got to do with anything? Dude, maybe DJing gave him the window or the idea to start Chase.
DJ opens so much for you.
So
Anything can open so much for you.
I'm saying in general, DJ.
Oh, bro, music takes. I'm telling you, music. They say it's connected to the devil. Yes, connected to the devil, whatever. But music takes people. Just imagine how you feel when you listen to your favorite song based on a mood. You're sad. You have a go-to song, right?
Yes.
That song can literally heal you in that moment.
And it don't gotta be a church song.
It don't gotta be a church song, but that song, your wedding. You know how much work people put into picking that song
The first dance song?
for the first dance?
a lot of work. They go through a lot of songs.
Couples get into fight
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the song should be.
about what the song.
When I was getting married, it took me months to give the DJ the first song. We probably gave
He don't remember.
Yes I do. I found love.
Oh,
What's his name?
Stan Smith?
Stan Smith.
Stan Smith.
Yep.
That's a good one.
This is why I love you. That song. That was our wedding song. Our entrance song was Ratchet. It was Cardi B and Bruno Mars.
Yo, you know what's funny?
We're out here dripping in finesse.
For that.
You know
Yep,
what's funny?
that's the song that we walked out to when they was like, now pronouncing man and wife, Jerry and Cheddar.
So,
I get married again, my interest song gonna be for vibes. That's all I know.
so I told my girl that
I love the entrance songs. I've been to so many weddings. I love the entrance songs.
Nobody.
I told
Everybody.
So catch this. So I told my girl like, yo, if we're ever getting married, our entrance song is gonna be Kakito Pandi Dope. That's what
Why
we're
not?
going in with.
Why not? Why
I'm
not?
like, listen, and you better not shy you better Kakito Pandi Dope. But I don't care, but no old people that's there.
Nope.
Screw them. It's
We're
shit.
married now. You can't say nothing to me.
I can kiss, I can slap your
Pastor, close your eyes, Pastor.
Pastor, I'm married now. What I do with my wife.
That is my
not your
wife. Kapesh.
I told her like that's our
If you don't
entrance.
like it, don't come to the
Simple.
Matter of fact, I'm lying.
My pastor of my church,
There's gonna be some.
he refuses to go to wedding receptions. He'll do the ceremony, but he will not. My brother, Jerry's wedding was the last wedding ceremony
That the pastor went
that the
to.
pastor went to.
Yeah. And that's only because of the history with my mom.
Yo, Jerry's wedding reception was like Nagasaki. On a Friday night. Dancing, lick, everybody drunk, the DJ drunk.
Yo, everybody in the chat right now, drop down what you would want your first wedding song, your wedding song to be. I don't want to say first wedding because I hope everybody gets married and stays. But everybody in the chat, drop what your wedding song would be when you get married. Or if you got married, drop what your song was.
So you wanna know what I read the other day? So based with our whole family pressuring you to do like certain jobs and stuff, like it was a Asian dad. He was like, I tell my son to.
Tyler, can you put coal on for me?
He was saying like,
Me too.
Love you, bro.
he was saying like, I told my son like,
Put like 8, both burners, fill them up.
he was saying like, yo, I told my son like to be a doctor or a lawyer. I didn't tell him that as in that's what you have to do. Do that, get the money, and fund the bullshit you want to do.
There we go.
That's
Do you
what
know
he
how
said.
many nurses I know that left nursing during the
said-
pandemic and they're doing something completely different from nursing? They used their nursing
Yeah.
money and funded
He
their
literally said
business
You know how many nurses
that they're not.
people doing that?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
literally said,
they're
do-
funding their actual
Yeah.
love.
Because no,
He's like, do what you don't like,
nurses.
so you have the money to do what you like.
Yeah. 'cause
Let's talk about it. Let's give the nurses the essentials some love right now. Go ahead.
Nurses don't get the respect. We get the shit talk, the shit literally, the sick people.
They don't do nothing.
We still get the backlash of why you getting paid this and this person's getting paid that and you're all nurses. It's because my experience and the bullshit that I've been going through.
How about nurses be telling the doctors how to save a life?
Because that's the fucking job. That's the legitimate job. The
Let's
doctor-
go.
the
Shout out to all the
The
nurses.
nurses know the patient better than the doctors.
That's what I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
they
say.
be with them all day.
They interact more with the patient.
I am telling you from experience. I tell the doctor what he should draw, what he should not draw, what he should write on the script. Like legitimately, the nurse is your backhand because if that doctor doesn't know what's going on with that patient, You're wasting
Especially if
time.
the doctor that's been dealing with the patient.
No.
It's not even that. It's about time and money.
Yeah, no,
The doctor has to go.
Yeah.
Medicine is time and money. So
Yeah, it
as long as
is.
you're in the room with the patient, the time goes up, the cost goes up. the
Yes.
Cause
Everything goes up.
Oh, that's why they be rushing
Hell yeah.
when they in
And
there.
now, as many patients as you see a day, that's how you get paid. It's
Be-
literally by patient.
because if you check who make the charts,
The
nurses.
all those
The
charts
nurse.
that are going pulled up,
The nurse.
who makes it?
It's the
Who do you
nurse.
see first when you go to the doctor?
The nurse.
You see the nurse. The nurse making chart. Do everything. Yep.
The nurse come and check your temperature.
Everything.
The nurse come and put the little thing in your ear. The nurse come and check your tone.
The nurse puts the IV.
The nurse take your weight.
Everything.
She check your eyesight, and then the doctor come in, read what the nurse wrote,
Yep.
and say, all right, you have this. Take this prescription, you'll be all right.
That's it.
And he get paid more for that.
You wanna know what's the funniest
That's
thing though?
that's really crazy when you really think about it. Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's the truth. The doctor will sit. You know how during COVID, how many doctors got paid and not seen a patient? They still got paid because they came to their facility and signed off that they seen them, even though the nurse is the one that seen them.
The
They
doctor
still
did a
get paid.
FaceTime call.
Yeah. They
Yeah, virtual call. They getting paid mad money for virtual call, bro. You're not even physically touching. I'm over here trying to show you what's going on through this camera.
It's all about.
And you're just like, yeah, you got this. And I'm just like, but doc, that's not really what I feel. Well, that's what I'm telling you it is. Okay, have a good day.
That's not what the test results say. It's always something different. That's why medicine goes up. That's why the cost of death is high. Why? Nobody knows why.
I don't know why. Tell me.
Exactly because medicine costs a lot of money to make. A lot of money. So if we don't have the money to make the medicine, might as well kill the person because we're gonna get that money back regardless to put back in the medicine.
Mind you, the good Lord created a bunch of natural medicines and all those leaves and jungles and everything. Holistic health.
They burn down the forests. They burn down. They burn everything down so that way you can depend on the CDC to give you what you need.
That's why I love.
Same-
Nipsey Hussle said it. They killed Dr. Sebi.
Of course.
That's why I love my Jamaican community.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah, the
love my
cure to
Jamaican
AIDS.
community.
Yeah, Dr. Sebi had the cure.
Who want to go in on the funeral home though?
You said what?
Who wants to go in on the funeral home?
Who wants to go in on a funeral?
Funeral don't be making money.
Oh, funeral home.
That's a
money.
bank. That's a money pit right
Funeral
here.
homes have contracts.
That's a
That's
job
a
I
money
could
pit
never
right
do.
there.
I could never do that
A
job.
whole
Yo,
college for
listen,
that.
you know what?
For managing a funeral home?
Yeah.
This morning they have
There's a degree for it.
There's a degree
There's a degree for
for
it.
mortician?
Yep.
Yeah, degree for everything.
Everything. Hell yeah, you gotta know how to do this for real. Embalming, the proper.
There's a degree for
A
it.
whole lot of different shit.
And you have to be licensed, so that's why there's a degree for it.
Yo.
That aspect, I'm talking about opening the funeral home. You know how much money you gonna make off that?
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna be there. Just
So
I don't
is
want to be responsible for properly burying somebody.
nah, me neither, bro.
Nah, but I want because let me fuck up on somebody. Then you want to come and hunt me? Go hunt your mother. Hunt your mother. Don't hunt me.
That's what the employees are for. I'm just talking about making the money off opening the funeral home.
Now I'm gonna go
Yeah.
that's here no.
Yeah, yeah. Funeral home is a guaranteed cash cow.
Yes.
You don't even have to show up to
A
work.
coffin
No,
is
that's-
$1,500.
Not it, no. Don't say the coffin. Do you see how fancy some of these funeral homes are?
Yeah, bro.
That shit look like event spaces.
Yes,
Bro,
they
that-
I
do.
be driving by certain funeral homes. I'm like, that's a funeral.
Dude,
home?
Look like a
yo,
wedding venue.
Yeah, I could do a red, white, and blue party in there, son.
You know what the headstone costs?
Not even that.
What the headstone costs?
So I went to.
God forbid you do marble.
Yo, something this size is like
10 grand.
500.
So I went to one for like to take photos,
I
right?
pay for because that is actually craftsmanship. Like they're
Yeah.
actually making that by hand.
So
That's different.
I don't give a fuck.
so
Different.
I went to one to take photos. They have like 8 alls, and every single thing was packed.
Wow.
All 8. So there was one.
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
funeral directors must have been happy with COVID. Every day they was just like, yo, bring him in. Oh, I'm so sorry. Right this way? That'll be 20 grand. Yeah, right this way. I'm so sorry for your loss. Just make sure you send a check to so-and-so Inc. And make it depositable like tomorrow. Thank you. I'm sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss. Yeah, I remember when we buried grandma, I'm looking at the funeral director in the office, and I'm looking at this man's eyes. He doesn't give a fuck about the crying that's going on. He's looking at me and he's just like, damn.
You wanna know why?
And he's actually pitching me more shit to make the funeral. He's pitching it to my mom to make the funeral more expensive.
Because that's a business for him now. He's used to this. He's
That
many people
emotional,
come
that
forward
emotional
crying.
selling.
Like he has no connection to the emotions. He's like, all right, that's another family crying.
It's just another body.
Same thing with nursing. When the patients die every day, you gotta go home to your family. You gonna bring that home?
So, can I ask you a question? As a nurse, and I have some nurses on here, I have two of them that I see here. How do you separate that? Because I know
Work-life balance.
during the pandemic, I can only imagine what it was for a nurse to come home after telling like 10 family members, I'm sorry.
Cause I've seen
They're
some
gone.
stories like that's hard on a lot of people.
How do you cope with that? What are some, for any nurses that are on the live right now that are possibly still looking, maybe new nurses that don't know how to deal with it yet? They probably just pronounced their first death. How can you cope with it? You've been in it for years. How do you cope with it, and does it stick with you even with experience?
Every
I don't see why I wouldn't.
every death sticks with you. It depends on your relationship with your patient. I've literally had to wrap a body with a patient that I was just talking to the night before. So to be able to go home and see the people that you love, you want to make sure that you show that love and affection, because the people that were there yesterday are not here today. So it's a disconnect only for the simple fact because it's more so like, if I go home and my person's not home, now you're thinking more of, damn, that death, my person's not home. It's no escape. So it's like going to work and coming home is an escape from different things. So you may have problems at home, you escape home to go to work. Now work, somebody done died on you.
Now you
The
gotta,
problem that you had at home don't even seem like a real problem no more. So you're going home to your person like, damn, yo, I love you because I just had to tell 6 people that their mother, grandmother, niece, cousin, and aunt is not coming home.
I be struggling to go to funerals, just because I can't deal with that shit. That should be taking a toll on me. I don't even have to know the person.
Of course.
Just being there is just like, yo, that shit just fucked me up for the day.
Any natural human being has that emotion. We have 5 emotions, so that emotion of seeing somebody else cry, that's normal. You get that feeling.
You see that scream that a mother gives when it's like their child?
Oh, yeah.
That scream haunts you.
Of course.
That shit haunts you. To what that mother goes through an in-depth pain that you physically can see at that moment.
It's
And-
their body's there, but they're not there.
To the people that do this job like you, I commend you, because it's not something that I can do.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Even family members, I struggle to go to family members' funerals. And I feel bad for it because I should be there. But I know what it does to me, so I do my own peace with God and them.
So don't
I commend you.
they have like a department at the hospitals that deal with the counseling?
Man, they got a
of
department
nurses?
for everything.
definitely do.
But those people are getting paid.
No,
Yeah.
no, but see, the difference is with those people, when you're in an actual hospital, you gotta remember the people that you're working with are not patients. So they really care more so about you. So if your mental health is not there, they really want to ask you what's going on. Because
That's why I know like that, because I know they have a department for it.
God forbid you go and talk to a patient and now you're thinking about whatever happened 2-3 hours ago, and now you accidentally give this patient the wrong medication.
That's
And
why-
they never counseled you on anything, but you've been going through depression, divorce, your kids ran away, you have your own things going on.
Pretty much for the mental health of the workers and stuff, because I know they have that department for them. Like after a death, they actually go over with them and counsel them, see how they're feeling.
So you know how we talk about black men's mental health? I've never heard of anybody do any outreach or spoken loudly of Essentials mental health during the pandemic.
You know what shit a cop?
I didn't heard. Well, for now we're gonna
They need
focus on
counseling.
nurses.
Oh, yeah.
Good counseling.
Oh, great.
I didn't hear anybody stand up and say, anybody asked a nurse how she's feeling today?
Of course not.
Did anybody ask a nurse? Nah, they gave you a $5 Dunkin' Donuts gift card. Here you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything that you've been dealing with. Here's a $5. Get a coffee at Dunkin' Donuts.
Filling food and beverages is the best
So
thing.
as you,
Comfort. My ex is a claims representative for Geico. You know how many calls she got when the person died in the phone?
Oh,
And somebody survived and they
and they have
distraught because the person sitting in the passenger seat was in the window. Or the person sitting in the passenger seat was dead.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's different.
I never thought about an insurance claim. Hey, Chris, can you hold me down with 112, bro?
The first call she got, she had to sign off work.
Yeah.
just bring some calls up.
Yeah.
Like, that's real. Like, it's so many people.
Fruity
that do
mix?
that, so I-
Pineapple, watermelon. You can include any one of those.
Mine's still going.
911 operator.
I think I just need a call.
It's real. Well, I got
What's the time on the camera, X?
Like, it's more than just essential is essential, man. It's not just the nurses. There's a lot of other people that we don't think of that go through the same.
Yeah, but then
situation.
also you gotta remember first responders are first responders. The nurse have to deal with what the first responder already had dealt with. So if that first responder did not take your patient and do the vital signs the correct way, if that first responder didn't properly give them the correct saline or anything like that, now you have to figure out what the fuck was there and still fix the problem that's going on. So it's more stress. Every essential worker is definitely important, but nurses always get overlooked. All the time because we're supposed to get up and keep going. We chose the job, but we didn't choose to be mistreated.
I want to say this though, since COVID, people have put an emphasis on nurses.
Of course.
Instead of emphasis making the other person part.
Because nurses are very important. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like
Nurses are extremely important.
but
I'm not
you
saying they're
have, no,
important.
but you have to understand, like I just said, a cop is the first one there. EMT, the first one there. The firefighter, first one there. Who's there after that? The nurse.
Yeah.
So the nurse.
They're binding the wound, the blood gushing.
Exactly.
Not only that.
No matter how many times that patient died in the ambulance, we still gotta get that patient back and revive them again if they die again. It's like, it's a time thing.
And you gotta wrap the body if they ultimately go.
And the nurse spend more time with the
More
patient.
time with the patient. We have to spend more time with the patient because you gotta make sure, God forbid, vital signs go down real fast. What are you gonna do?
And that patient could be a 2-year-old baby.
Exactly. Your doctor. That patient could be a
I'm not saying
6-month-old baby.
Yeah,
You never had a 6-month-old die in your hands before, and the parent is the first time parent.
yeah.
I'm not taking
Yeah,
that.
woo.
Yes.
That sent the chill as
Exactly.
a father. That sent the chill through
My
me.
cousin essentially died because he had to pull the cord in his mother.
Yeah, because
After he pulled the cord in his mother, his health went down. The whole year.
Yeah, it
And
takes a toll.
He died last January.
it takes a toll.
He got
Definitely.
cancer after pulling the cord in his mother.
Yeah, it takes
He went
a
through
toll.
depression after pulling the cord in his mother.
Takes a toll.
Death is death. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna.
takes a
Death is
toll.
horrible. Anybody who has to deal with it, anybody who has to experience it, you're going to be traumatized from it. It's going to fuck with you.
Of course, but
And you guys deal with it more than anybody.
yeah, because we also deal with the family as well.
Yeah.
The family.
Yeah, that can get crazy.
The worst
That can get
part.
real
Your
crazy.
family can be fine.
They blame you.
Exactly.
You killed my
No
mom.
matter what it is, the doctor could be there, the doctor could not be there. The nurse's fault. It's the nurse. The nurse should have been paying attention. The nurse. All you hear is the nurse.
Yeah.
Not the doctor. Not the person before that. Not the EMT person. The nurse is held responsible because the nurse should have been paying attention to the vital signs. The nurse should have been paying attention to the monitor. The nurse should have also been giving medication to 3 or 4 other patients at the same time. You get 7 to 8 patients as one person.
And you want to know what's funny? It's never the doctor going to the family to be like, to
Exactly.
Yeah,
break
it's
the news.
never the doctor.
Always the nurse. The nurse.
It's the
is always
nurse.
the bad person. We're supposed to be the good and the bad person. That's why we're supposed to get up and keep going.
So I got another question for you. How do you get ready for a shift like that?
I'm very spiritual, so
Yesterday you worked a shift, 2 people died. How do you get ready for the next day to go back again?
you gotta pick yourself up. I'm very spiritual, so I literally just listen to my music all the way there. Gospel literally saves me through. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Before that, at what point do they offer you counseling? Like
Yeah, at what point? Is it after your
they-
first death?
No, it could be the same day. So it really depends on how you react. Because truthfully, within those next first couple of hours, it's still a shock. So it's more so like, okay, I'm okay. But now you go home and now you're thinking about it. So now they're calling you that night to make sure that you're okay to show up to your shift the next day. And if they sense anything off, they're gonna tell you you should just stay home, take a couple of days, because they don't want you to accidentally kill somebody else.
Do you have any bodies that stay with you?
So,
That's how I actually go though.
yeah,
They
swear to
will-
God.
They'll understand and give me that time off.
Yeah,
No,
they have to because
that's what the department is for.
they're like, seriously, all jokes aside, again, I keep stressing the nurse because the nurse is the one that gives the medication.
Yeah.
The doctor just listens to what the nurse is saying. So if that nurse, I don't know if y'all heard about the case when the lady, she was overly tired and she accidentally gave a narcotic to somebody that did not need a narcotic. That
Overworked.
Yeah, the person died. They took her license. She was nationally blasted all over the fucking news, all over the news. Mind you, this is a woman that's been working 16, 17, 18-hour shifts, picking up extra shifts because other people are sick. You gotta pick up other people's slack. She made one little mistake, caught it 20 minutes later, and still lost her license, still has to serve time in jail, and her family is still disappointed in her. She still has to look at these other people in court. It's more than that. Now she just literally from one little fuck up.
And that stays with her too for life.
Yeah, that stays with her for life.
Everything. She's blackmailed. She can never be a nurse anywhere ever.
Was that a black lady? I think I know
No, she
who.
was white lady.
She was white lady.
She's a white lady. Totally white lady. But she was overworked, burnt out, and this is what's happening because pandemic, a lot of nurses that was older, they left. They're not dealing with it. Nobody got time for that. That's where they came up with this whole traveling nurse thing.
Oh, okay.
That's where traveling nurses came from because now they need people from all over the place to come and,
To
take
come and
care of
help
people.
out.
But now you're fucking up even more because now you have these other people that don't know these people and they don't give a fuck.
No, they're just coming
Yeah.
to make the money and just leave.
How about we talk about how much
Oh boy.
they started paying these travel nurses? You got this nurse coming in making quadruple
What you're making.
what you're making all of a sudden after you've been fighting for a raise.
Yeah.
And this chick is coming in from wherever she's coming from, doing 1, 2, 3, and getting paid $10,000
Just
for the week.
because she's from another place.
New Jersey to New York, they were giving them raises.
Oh boy, was it?
New Jersey to New York, they were making bread. A nurse coming from Long Island going to Connecticut
A nurse
was making crazy money.
going to Manhattan is making bread.
And a lot of nurses quit their regular nurse job just to be a traveling.
Just to be a travel nurse.
Yeah. Because now you get to go out, they're paying for your stipend, they're paying for your
Ring it right here, Tyler.
everything.
Oh, never mind. I don't have a ball.
I need it.
Damn. Well, it's the podcast that lasts as long as your hookah session.
And the hookahs are dead.
The hookahs are dead. The hookahs are dead. You know? Sorry,
Ski mask. Ski mask.
Ski mask, go
Ski mask, go home.
I need a Casa Azul representative.
Ski mask.
Management, Casa Azul representative, please. Casa Azul representative.
Mess it up.
Nope, bro, that's the both of us looking bad now.
It's over.
Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. All right. There we go.
There we go.
All right. All right.
That took some trip.
Technical.
That is staying on camera. Casa Azul representative.
Anyway, once again, shout out to Space Lounge.
Shout out to Space Lounge, the best hookah lounge on Long Island. Do not debate. I work here. I know what I'm saying. Okay? Flavor Fridays each and every Friday. International Saturdays each and every Saturday. Ladies Night Thursdays. We have an amazing 420 friendly event coming up on the 19th, which is this Thursday. So all my 420 friends, get ready for that. And guess what? Breaking news. Sundays, y'all been asking for it. Soulful Brunch. Starting up on February 5th. February 5th. Soulful Brunch starting right here at Space Lounge. Come get your brunch on. Them mimosas, fellas, if you at home playing 2K, get ready when she gets home. Them mimosas gonna get her ready for you. All right?
Wait.
What we got?
January 26th, first college night in space.
Hey, yo, college night coming. Stony Brook gonna invade this shit. Stony Brook alone is gonna invade this thing. All right. So thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Thank you for joining the conversation. Once again, I also want to touch on if anybody needs any type of help, it's okay. If anybody's going through something, you don't gotta hold it in.
Talk to someone.
Find someone. If you can't find a friend, you can actually talk to a stranger.
And there's a lot of programs and resources too.
A lot of places, you don't have to suffer alone. Your life matters. Ending it is not gonna make it better. You have a purpose. You're supposed to be here. Stay here. All right? Love y'all. Peace.
Red Coast Podcast.
I need somebody to press the end button when we're done. Because at that moment, it was supposed to be.